Something that we enjoy doing here at Tracklandia is getting to know the racers out there on the track. And everybody on the line has a different story and a little something extra that they bring. And we want to show that to you and show how they alter the race. So tonight's special guest has a long list of accolades. While at Georgetown University, she was the national champion in the 3,000 meters, national runner-up in cross country, the 1,500 and the 5,000, the 2015 World Championships bronze medalist, and 2016 Olympian in the 10,000 meters. She has a cat named Boots. Please give a warm welcome to the Bowerman Track Club's Emily INFELD. All right. Oh, let's hug, yeah. Take a seat. Yeah. All right, we can cut now if you want.
You got my frolic out.
Yeah. Yeah, that was nice.
Like a little kitty.
Okay. All right. Well, so good to have you, Emily. Thanks for coming on.
Thanks for having me.
Yeah. How's Boots doing?
She's great. Super snuggly.
Oh,
Yeah.
Boots is a she.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Everyone thinks it's a boy.
Yeah.
She's a boy, but she's a girl.
Well, yeah, Boots is a kind of a masculine name. Well, a little bit. Is it short for something?
No, just for boots.
Like galoshes or something like that? No?
No, just simple, cute.
Is Boots a violent cat?
No, she's so sweet. My friend Rachel is here, and she can attest that she's so snuggly. She's like a big, likes attention, affection, all that sort of stuff.
Yeah.
So snuggly. Yeah, super snuggly. Really cute, super soft.
Well, that's nice, because my cat is violent.
Yeah?
Yeah. Just attacks me all the time.
That's not a good sign.
Just terror.
That's not a good
Yeah.
I don't think that's normal.
Well, he does this thing where he like creeps up on me, stalks me from behind, and then like gator rolls my ankle and tries to rip my foot off. And then I just give him a gentle kick, but yeah.
I don't think that's normal.
So Boots doesn't do that.
No, I don't think any other cats do that.
Well, I've got a fiery one on my hands then.
You got something.
Nice.
Yeah.
Well, all right, yeah. Well, how much time do you think you spend watching cat videos online?
Probably too much of my day, honestly.
Really?
Like Instagram videos. That's who I follow on Instagram. It's like Cats of Instagram, Daily Kitten, cute animals, baby animals. I can list.
Wait, yeah, keep them going. Let's hear this. Wait, if you want to write down a list of just cat Instagram handles.
Really good content. If you guys are looking for something intellectual.
Yeah, always looking for that highbrow humor. Yeah, I spend a good amount of time watching cat videos too.
Yeah.
So yeah, happy to have a fellow cat video watcher on the show.
Perfect. Good. Well.
Yeah, it's good. I mean, us cat people, like, we need to stick together.
Yeah.
Because there's a lot of people.
Very many.
No.
There's a lot of dog lovers, a lot of cat haters.
People look down on cats. Yeah, why is that?
I don't know, honestly. Jealousy.
That's probably it. Yeah. There's a lot of haters in this world, especially when it comes to cats.
Yeah, I agree. Well, it's nice to have a fellow cat aficionado.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, well, yeah. Maybe we can get him together for a play date or something. But yeah, he's a little, yeah, he's fiery. You might not want that. So let's get into some Emily history here.
Okay.
So you grew up in, wait, hold on. Oh, right.
Should I be looking anywhere specific or just okay, perfect.
Yeah, my bad. I was lost in conversation and we didn't even put the photo up here. You do?
Yeah.
Oh, wait, did you name him?
No. I wish I did.
What's he, yeah, where's he displayed in your place?
He's in Boots' collection of things.
Oh, he's Boots' plaything. He's a bird, huh? All right, well, let's move into the Emily history that we were getting into. So you're a University Heights, Ohio native.
Yes.
And that's a suburb of Cleveland,
Yes.
right?
Yes.
Nice.
Yes.
So
now the series is going on.
Oh, right. Yeah, there was a game last night, so you're not missing.
We won.
Yeah. Do you think they're going to take it all again this year?
Yeah. Duh.
How strong is your allegiance to Cleveland?
Very strong.
Yeah. All right. That'll do. Yeah, that'll do for an answer. Yeah. We don't need to dig into that anymore. What was life like growing up in University Heights?
It was nice. I mean, I loved it. I had 2 sisters. We were ultra competitive, but it was fun.
Yeah, tell us about that.
Okay, well, my older sister ran at Georgetown too, so she is kind of the person that introduced me to running, and she's so good at everything, but so good at running. So when I was maybe in like 4th grade or 5th grade, I watched her like crush a track meet, and I was like, yeah, that's what I want to do. It's like, that looks fun. Like, she looks awesome.
So she introduced you to the sport.
Yeah. Yeah.
Wow.
Her and my dad, I guess. I feel like different things like brought me to my love, but she really brought me to my love of track. But yeah, my whole family is super athletic. My dad's like a crazy person. He did this 24-hour run recently, where it's just like you run as many miles as you can in 24 hours.
Oh man.
Yeah, he didn't make it 24 hours. My mom had to like pull him out. She's like, we have to go home. Like, this is horrible.
Well, that's okay.
We're going to bed.
I found that crazy people tend to burn a lot of calories. Like you don't call like somebody crazy unless they're like really getting after something.
Yeah, you ran 65 miles. You're 60 years old and you ran 65 miles.
That's really impressive. Yeah, I think that deserves a round of applause right there for Emily's dad. What's his name?
Mike.
What?
Mike INFELD.
Mike INFELD.
Yeah.
Way to go, Mike INFELD.
Yeah, that's, I mean, a taste of growing up with a dad like that. And I don't know if that's, I mean, nothing about University Heights, but my family was very hardworking, competitive, a little crazy, but all good things.
So they've taught you a lot then about having a good work ethic and getting after competitive things then.
Yes.
Nice. And you're also into baking too. So, and you said you got a little bit of that from your dad, who's a great cook, and then your mom as well.
My mom's a really good baker. Growing up, I mean, actually still now, she doesn't really eat real food. She eats like brownies for dinner.
Oh, that's cool.
I mean, it's awesome. I love it. She drinks Coke in the morning, like regular Coke. That's her coffee.
Whoa, she's
that's a Midwest thing.
That's rebellious. Yeah.
No, it's not that good. I get like a little nervous. I'm like, this is so bad for you. But yeah, she starts her day with a can of Coke and a chocolate chip cookie.
Wow.
I know, it's the life I want to lead.
Yeah, I don't even touch a can of Coke before like 11 a.m. I don't think. Does she start her morning after 11 a.m.?
No, she doesn't. She starts early. She's actually changed now. We kicked her Coke habit and she's drinking Starbucks.
I mean, it's always good when you can kick a Coke habit here. Hey, that deserves another round of applause. Yeah.
I'm sweating. I'm nervous.
No, we're not going to cut that out. You're doing great. You're doing great. Yeah, great job, Emily's mom.
I hope she doesn't watch this.
Oh, she will.
She doesn't.
Yeah. So let's move on from the Coke talk here. Let's get this back to PG or whatever rating we are. I don't know. Nobody's bothered to rate us. So yeah, racing. Let's get into your racing. You've described your. Yeah, let's maybe cool off a little bit. There you go. All right. Yeah, you've described yourself as a lioness. But
I didn't think you were gonna bring that up.
But that's because I made you pick an animal, I guess. So that's my yeah. Yeah. So yeah, tell us a little about that.
Well, they asked me what kind of animal, if I was an animal, or what would my racing style be equated to an animal.
Yeah, the interns have all these crazy ways of like writing out questions and stuff. So yeah, whatever they wrote. Yeah.
But I opted to be a lioness who stalks her prey, mostly because I feel like I a lot of times just sit and try to not do any work and be like as chill, as easy, relaxed as possible. I like hug the rail. Like Jerry was like, I feel like you're the only person in a 10K who maybe runs like less than a 10K because you're like as close on the line as you can the entire race. But I just wait and I feel like try to hang on for as long as I can and then make my move and try to have a good kick. That's my strategy every single race.
So yeah, like a lioness pounces on her prey then. Huh?
Yeah, I wait till the end and it's just like stalk, and then.
Well, it's good that you said you were a lioness, because that's appropriate, because the women do all the hunting there. Yeah. I mean, I don't know what the men lions do. Yeah, they like check their fantasy football rosters or something. But yeah, good strong female animal role models. They're good to have. Yeah. How about your approach to racing? You wrote something interesting that the interns read and they told me about. But they said, they asked you about your approach to race day and how you can go into racing feeling confident and feeling good. And you said you are what you are on the day.
Yeah.
So what does that mean?
Which I think I tried to more so, because obviously everyone has like ups and downs in training. There's never a perfect trajectory. I feel like for the longest time I was like, woe is me, I'm always injured, I always have these hiccups, and I'm like, no, that's just everyone who runs and who is doing something hard, and it's just part of sport, a big part of our sport, a big part of every sport. So it's kind of just to try to mentally tell myself, like, you are going to be your best self, best self that you can be on that day. Not try to force anything else, not be worried about your competition, because you never really know. And I think too, it's hard now with social media, and everyone always portrays they're positive, like everything's going great, I've had these killer workouts. You never see the bad side of it. So I think it's easy to sometimes get sucked into that and be like, oh my gosh, like people are posting all this like crazy stuff, like I've never touched a workout like that, like what am I gonna do? It's like, I'm gonna be my best self. I know what I can run like within myself and just kind of zone out and like focus on competing.
Well, that's an incredible attitude, and it's something that I think everybody who's doing anything can learn from too. I think that's where like you do you comes from. I've heard the kids say that.
I like that. Yeah, the kids. I like it.
Yeah. Well, so what do you think you were on the day that you won bronze in 2015?
Oh man, I was really lucky. I feel like I was lucky that day. I do think there's a little bit, I hate to say that word lucky, but I think that you have to train as best as you can leading into it, but you never know race tactics. And in that race, that was probably like the best the race could have done based on my specific skill set on the day. So I think there's like a little bit of luck that played into my hands. Whereas I was still coming from like a 1500 background. I had wicked speed. And I feel like that was my strongest training aspect, I guess.
Sure.
My biggest strength to that point, and I was super new to the 10K. So in my mind, I had no idea how it was going to go out. I was a little nervous, but I was like, I'm just going to hang on until the pace gets uncomfortable. I'm going to latch on for as long as I can.
So you figured it out throughout the race, yeah, what was happening there and how things were unfolding.
Yeah, and too, it was like with like 400 to go, there was probably 6 of us still right there, like right there. And there was, I mean, a big pack of people. Like we kind of started the wind down at maybe like a mile to go, but not even that much. And I kept waiting in my head. I was like, it's gonna go, like get ready to make the move. And I was like, all right, like I actually feel pretty comfortable. Like stay as relaxed as you can, like try to follow staying relaxed. And then with 400 to go, I was like, oh my gosh, like I'm definitely gonna be top 10. Like this is fabulous.
Yeah.
And I feel like a little gap formed, and everyone surged, and I was like, oh my gosh, like just trying to say, I was like, Shalane was right there, and I was like, just stay with Shalane. And then I made a big move, and there was 4 people in front of me, and I was like, I'm gonna be 5th. Like this is fabulous. I can't believe I'm gonna be 5th. And I was like, just keep running. And I was just like in that mindset where I'm like, just finish strong. Like I'm so excited. Like I can't believe I'm gonna be 5th. Like this is insane. And then I was like, wait, I'm gonna be 4th. And then I was like, please, like I might be 3rd. So and I kept like going fast as I can.
Oh, I like that.
I tried to pass Molly on the outside, and then she like just made a hard move. So then I kind of went back on her inside, and in my head I was just like, just finish the race. And then when I crossed the finish line, I like looked and was like waiting, like looking for Shalane. And I was like, oh, what happened? I was like, I think I might have done it, but I'm not sure.
There was a moment there where nobody knew what happened yet. They were scrutinizing the results. Yeah. I think a race like that will really help you fall in love with the sport again.
Oh, yeah, it does. And then when you get a stress fracture in March of 2016, it makes you hate the sport.
There's some ups and downs there.
Yeah. Oh. But it's always a love-hate relationship.
Yeah.
I love it so much. And it's like those moments, like that moment is, I feel like, what keeps me going, to have a moment like that. And I feel like everyone has their moment where they're just like, oh, so in love with it and so happy, and just
absolutely
everything came together, and it's incredible.
All right, so let's move on here and talk about language a little bit. Yeah. So I've heard from multiple sources that you've created your own language. Yeah, where do you get off just kind of ditching the English language and thinking that you can do anything you want with it?
I feel like I talk in emoji. Like, I can't use emojis, I talk in emoji. I don't know, I just thought other people talked like that, and I realized I like made up some words, and people like, I feel like I was texting my boyfriend and used like all these weird words, and he's like, told me like a month later, he's like, I didn't really know what you were saying. I don't know if that was like an excited word or like a angry word.
That's tough in texting.
And
that's it, yeah. That's
a lot of misinterpretation.
Yeah.
He's like, I just kind of like give you the thumbs up, and I was like, all right, keep rolling.
Keep it going.
Girl's weird.
Yeah, how did this start? Did you?
I don't know. I honestly, I think that my sisters and I created a language. Maybe we all we're very weird. We're a strange group.
Well, yeah, I've got sisters and they're weird, so I understand that.
But yeah, I don't know. Maybe just too. I've picked up other people's catchphrases, and then I've just combined all catchphrases, so I'm just kind of spouting out different phrases.
You're the catch-all for catchphrases then.
And I fill the air constantly. I think my mom does that. If you, I don't know, she doesn't like silence, so she, I hum a lot. If there's silence in the room, I'll be just doing nothing and humming to myself.
Well, let's take a moment of silence before we move on to the next thing here. Well, we've got a few of your words that you commonly use here. So we've got fauche. Yeah,
this is what everyone uses, but I just texted this to my Pilates instructor. She's like, can you come at 11 instead of 12? And I was like, fauche. And she's like, what does that mean? I was like, it means, yeah, for sure.
Yeah, it looks like, yeah, it's a combination of the two words for sure, yeah. So, cool. So can you use that in a, can you use that in a sentence?
I can fauche meet you at 8 a.m. tomorrow for a run.
All right, let's do it. 8 a.m. Okay, we've got another one here. Z. Yeah, looks like it's a definite article.
I took French, and I think it's
Is Z in French?
I don't know. I think that's how when I would try to have a French accent, I would just say Z.
So yeah, how do you use Z?
Just instead of the, it's a replacement, just an article.
All right, yeah.
The apple.
The apple.
Z or the, whatever you're feeling.
Okay, good. Let's move on to.
I'm so excited when I'm gonna stand up.
Hey, it's okay. We're just rolling through these things here. Yeah. Woof.
Oh yeah, Buzz, your girlfriend. Woof.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Well, nice little Home Alone reference there.
See, I steal these from elsewhere, and then I just commonly interject them into...
Yeah, you hold on to them. You make them your own. Yeah. All right, let's keep this rolling then. Let's see what else we have here. Hungry for miles.
Yeah.
What is that?
I don't know. I probably just hashtag that somewhere.
This is what the Bowerman babes gave me. They said that you use the term hungry for miles.
Oh gosh, because I just try to run myself into the ground sometimes. I'm I'm hungry for more. I'm hungry for miles.
That's what it looks like, yeah.
Everyone is you're crazy. No.
You would like to run more. Perfect.
Yeah,
okay, that's what hungry for miles means. Yeah. Crush, crush, crush.
Yeah.
Yeah. What's that?
It's it's my motivation to everyone.
Oh, so that's...
Does it make you feel good if you're crush, 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 yeah.
It does, so, yeah, when somebody's doing a good job, that's crush, congratulations, crush, crush, crush.
Instead of just crush it once, if you say it a bunch of times, I feel like it adds.
Oh, yeah, you're just building on each crush.
Little something extra.
Got to give that little extra there. Yeah. And then this last one we have here is meow.
Oh, yeah, it's used in place of now.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, popularized by the Super Troopers. Yeah. But yeah, with all these things here, the interns have managed to put together an example sentence of, you use leggies. So it says, when the leggies are hungry for miles, I crush, 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 then woof, after an amaze sesh that went perf, Zabad needs snackies, right? Meow. So, all right, I did it. All right, so
I like it.
is that the kind of text that you would send to?
100%. I probably sent that same text.
And now we all know how to interpret it.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Yeah.
All right. So yeah, we talked to the Bowerman babes, or the interns did. They called them up and asked them about you. And yeah, Shelbo 800 and Steeple Squigs and Fast Kate and Marielle Hall and Gwen Jorgensen. They were all like super happy to talk about you. And they described you as one giant heart emoji with sprinkles. Which yeah, it gets me right here too. Yeah, this is a picture here of all of you together. Is this before 2016, before the Olympics?
Isn't this fun?
Yeah, this is fun. That's a big crew that went over there.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Fun. Colleen's boyfriend came and we did like a photo shoot, and they had like a nice camera. He was like a professional photographer. It was really fun. Yeah.
Yeah, this looks like a fun photo shoot.
An afternoon. Yeah. I don't think Jerry knew this happened.
He wouldn't approve?
He'd be like, what?
Yeah, it's things like this that really make me want to be a Bowerman babe too. But yeah, here are some other things that they had to say about you. Some nice things. So they said that your most mastered skill is dancing, because you look like a blow-up man at a car dealership.
Yeah, like
those are their words, not mine. But yeah, they said, while not racing, you're a dolphin, but when racing, you're a shark waiting for the smell of blood and then attacking. He said, in racing, you'll hang on forever and we'll put up a fight until the very end. You'll out-grit anyone and have an unbelievable pain tolerance. And then they also said, if someone on the team is struggling, you're always the first person to reach out and try and help. So, I know I'm getting all teary-eyed here too. But yeah, that's an incredible support system that you have, and all of these women are some of the fastest women in the world. And they described you as someone who cares so much about all of them, and you're the first person to always reach out and when anybody is struggling, which is like an amazing attribute to have, especially for somebody who is super accomplished and really competitive, because normally you think of those kinds of people as being just like, oh, they don't really care, they don't want people to succeed, but it really shows that you really want people to succeed. And yeah,
that's all of us though. Like, I think I'm just really lucky. I feel like when you're surrounded by a lot of women that, I mean, are so competitive and driven, but also care so much about the sport and about one another. I mean, I feel like I could do the same thing for all of them, which is just incredible. It's amazing. Yeah, to have people who are so competitive and driven, but also so compassionate and caring, and we just love each other. Yeah.
What about later in life? What would you like to do then?
Oh my gosh, that's so tough to think about. I feel like I've gone back and forth a million times with what I want to do. I remember when I was hurt in 2016, I'd always said I wanted to open up a bakery. Like, I said that since I was super, super little. I love baking. So I remember when I was injured in 2016 and I was just being like the worst to my parents and like crying all the time and like for like 2 weeks straight, and they're like, oh my God. And they're like, you've done a lot with track, like maybe you should be done.
How about that bakery, huh?
Like, maybe you should go to culinary school. And it's like, what? Like, why are you telling me this? Like, it's the Olympic trials, blah, blah, blah. And I was like so mad. He's like, oh God, you're crazy. Like, bye.
I'm gonna go run 65 miles now.
I know, yeah.
Yeah, well, speaking of cooking, we've got a little competition that we want to dial up here, because I know that you're a great chef, as you've told us, and as we've heard from all of the Bowerman babes, who say they love your pizza, I think.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, let's have a pizza night with the Bowerman babes soon.
Oh.
Yeah, it's okay. Yeah, it's okay. You don't need to invite me. Yeah. All right. Yeah. Thought I'd throw that out there, but I guess we're not going to have one of those. Let's keep it to the competition.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're going to do a little challenge here, a little cook-off. So it's me versus you. We'll see which ingredients the audience like the best.
Okay.
Give us a couple minutes to set up.
Yeah. Yeah, give us a couple minutes to set up. Thank you, Andrew. Thank you for the lines.
Okay, so
What do we got here?
Emily, because we know you're a fabulous baker, we thought we'd challenge you a little bit, throw out some random ingredients, see what you could create for us. Jeff, this isn't so much a challenge for you as more of a survival. So,
Hey,
best of luck,
I'm
buddy.
good.
Okay, I have no doubt.
I'll make food.
Just so kind of our audience has an idea what we're playing with here, we've got things like mangoes, delightful. Things like feta cheese,
Yeah,
minced garlic.
it all depends how you use it.
Yeah, you know, get experimental, have fun.
You
Just see
use
what it does.
everything?
Oh, I encourage you to use everything. I encourage you. Granola, dog treats, almonds, it's in there. It's all in there.
All right,
You
let's
name
do
it,
this.
okay?
Let's get after it.
So we're going to give you guys 2 minutes
Okay.
to create whatever you would like. Nope, not my flashlight. Let's try that again. There we go.
Yeah.
All right. You guys are ready?
Yeah, let's do it.
Runners to your marks. Like that, like that.
Oh.
Set, go.
Oh, yeah.
I feel like we're doing the same thing.
we gotta
they
start.
both,
You're getting coffee.
they both
Nope.
go for the yogurt.
Yeah, what are you doing there?
The
Gotta-
yogurt strategy.
You got to go with a nice yogurt base, I think. Just a.
Coffee.
Oh, coffee.
Oh,
what a move.
I don't know.
That
I
sounds
think
like a
I might-
veteran maneuver there.
I want to get things
Oh,
messy
this
here.
actually
We gotta
sounds
go.
kind of good.
Oh, God.
Come on, Jeff, pull some triggers here. You're doing the same thing she's doing.
Oh, there it is. Let's pull this thing out.
I don't want to use these.
How did you chop that so fast?
That's why I have like cuts all over my hands.
Yeah, keep
Oh,
talking.
here we go. Time's ticking away.
Let's.
Oh, man, yeah,
This is taking me like twice as long to do this as it did for you.
Yeah, that looks good. Throw that in there.
Yeah, just
The chocolate syrup.
do whatever
Good
you need
choice.
to do over there. Let's, I don't know. I don't know. how any
Oh,
of these
go.
things are-
First roadblock. First roadblock.
Oh, you.
Uh-oh. Don't even put the thing
see.
on. Just let her guzzle. There
Oh
we
my
go.
goodness!
There
Look at
we
that.
go.
I don't know. Do we have time for a lime? Let's leave that. You didn't even touch your water here.
Oh, it's a
Let's-
peanut butter? Oh,
that,
wow.
that yogurt looks a little thick.
Some water, some yogurt.
Let's
Bold
just-
move here, fellas. All right,
Just
here we go.
spin that up a little bit.
Oh, interesting. No one's going for artichoke hearts.
Turn this
or
over here. I don't want you to
minced
look
garlic?
at what I'm
No?
doing. I'm just gonna.
Jeff, are you dancing with your food?
No,
right
I'm
now?
trying to I don't want her to see because
Don't worry.
this is where it gets
Don't worry.
good. You gotta get some of that because I think this is the hidden.
Trying to hide your food
ingredient.
creation?
Yeah. I don't want.
30 seconds now. Here we go.
What's going on here?
Don't worry, I'll give you a countdown, Jeff.
Garlic? Yeah, get some garlic
Oh,
in there.
oh God.
This isn't coming out. All right. Don't look at it. Don't look at it.
Well, we got 20 seconds here, guys. 20
right,
seconds.
cool.
Lots of items still on the table. Lots of items. I'm gonna start pushing items out there. Well, I should have mentioned that the loser here has to take a bite of the winner's pile. I think that's probably
Oh, you
well,
devil,
we
you.
got 10
You
seconds.
devil.
We got 10 seconds. 10 seconds.
You don't want to be the loser
We
here,
got
huh?
5. We got 5 seconds.
Can you slice a lime with a...
4, 3,
one.
2, 1, 0. All right.
All right. Look at this. Hey. That's how the cookie crumbles.
Fantastic. Fantastic.
Hold your applause, please. I don't know about that. I don't know about that one right there.
Well, Emily, would you like to describe what it is you made? If you can find the words, are they like some Mimi Cool Cools and some Crush Crush? Crush Crush and Meow is awesome?
Yeah.
That all looks really good, yeah.
Coffee, yogurt, peanut butter crumble with fruit.
That actually sounds quite delightful.
Well, why don't you keep trying?
Yeah, so Jeff, what is it in 2 minutes you created?
Yeah, well, keep up with that cooking thing there. You're doing swell. This here is an apple pie, I think. We managed. The tough part was the crust. That was the hardest part of this
Yeah.
whole thing. Was really
And-
like molding that.
It's actually quite warm too. I'm not quite sure how you managed that one.
Oh yeah, no, yeah. You don't touch it. It's hot.
Right. Okay. Well,
straight.
I think we have 2 very delightful recipes. I think at this point we're going to let the audience decide which one is the winner. Keep in mind, the loser takes a bite of the others. So.
Hey, you guys want Emily to have some pie, right?
Let's start. let's start with Emily by round of applause. Emily. Yep. Now, Jeff.
Yeah.
All right, well, let's see.
right.
I wish I had put more interesting things in here.
All right. I see how it is.
Yeah, that's all you, buddy.
That's a
I think the people have spoken.
That's a big spoonful, man. I don't know if that's a.
That's a healthy spoonful.
Let's get this. All right. I trust
I
you.
would like to know how this tastes.
This one's for the babes. Walk us through.
Talk us through the flavors.
Did you put any dog food in here?
She definitely did.
I'm getting a little bit of that one. You don't eat food. You're really.
Okay, Jeff, we're gonna let you enjoy that.
It's really good.
Emily, congratulations on winning the Bowerman Bake Off. Jeff, you enjoy that. Ladies and gentlemen, Emily INFELD. Come on.
Good work. We have an napkin?
No, that's what a sleeve is for.
All right, that's our show, everybody. Thanks for coming out. Come out pretty soon when we do it again. It's our third time, so you are a great audience. Big thanks to Portland Track. Big thanks to Downstream for hosting us here. And remember, there's some dog food. Remember, if you've got nowhere to run now, baby, the dream is alive in Tracklandia. All right, come on back.